Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 9th of April 2024. So Bitcoin and bullion back near record highs as rate cut bets are battered. We'll see what happens tomorrow though when we've got the inflation numbers. And then markets tread water ahead of major risks events. That's obviously relating to the CPI as well. And even Jamie Dimon, as he's known, is also concerned. He said the world faces a risk that will eclipse anything since World War II. That's probably because of the amount of debt that's been run up by the US, some 38 trillion, and needing 4 or 5 trillion to keep it afloat each year. So, yes, interesting times indeed. Economic news today, nothing as we spoke of yesterday. Tomorrow, of course, is what the market's waiting for, is those CPI numbers out from the US. That's the risk event. So, as it said in the headlines, the market's been treading water. So let's have a quick whistle-stop tour through the markets and see what it does during today. And we'll kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow yesterday, tiny bar moving to the upside but failing to take out Friday's high. This is an inside bar, but it's above the 50 EMA and the 5-bar moving average at the moment. But again, you could expect more or less the same as yesterday for this market. 30-minute chart, you can see how sideways the market was during yesterday. We're looking at 200-point move, which is nothing for the Dow these days. So very much sideways there. In the German DAX, market taking out the high of Friday, sideways overnight, above the 20 bar. I mean, found support at this level as we mentioned yesterday. And so it's a case of, has it got any momentum to go back to the all-time highs, which we know are at the top here, 18,569. Depends on the inflation numbers. Tomorrow you could see a massive move if those numbers come out better than forecasts, and if not, then it'll be a different story. But above the 38% retracement there, needs to get above 50%, which is obviously yesterday's high there as well. In the 30-minute chart, so market moving up to begin with, and then getting stuck in a range, and then dropping down overnight to the DP, but also managing to bounce off this and move back to the upside and towards the high as well there. So the S&P 500, very similar to what we saw in the Dow. Market's got an inside bar for yesterday, not reaching Friday's high, sideways above the 5-bar moving average, but does have a bit of resistance at the 20-bar moving average there. The 30-minute chart, you can see how choppy the S&P was yesterday. Certainly is treading water. And the FT100, the market moving up there with yesterday's price bar, just like the German DAX taking out Friday's high there. So a bit of momentum in the European zone during yesterday. So there you can see the move up from the low or the DP in the FT100. The market currently sideways overnight, having found difficulty at the close there. In the US dollar, this was down yesterday, but finding a bit of support. Again, treading water, waiting for the Fed, the release of the CPI numbers out tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at the metals, and we'll have a look at silver and gold. So yesterday, silver being allowed to move up, despite, if we look at the 30-minute chart, a bit of a shakeout there in the afternoon, but continuing to make strides to the upside. It needs to get back above the $28 per ounce if it is to actually move forward. In the gold market, also similar there, you can see the market still attempting to move higher. 30-minute chart, again, the shakeout, classic one at 130 by the LBMA, and then again ignoring this and people coming and buying up all of those that are trying to short it. So again, advancing there quite nicely. So a quick look at the gold silver ratio, and this obviously is finding a bit of support. We spoke about this yesterday, that there is support at the level here. I'll just draw this across for you, so no surprise there that it's stalling a bit there at the moment. And we could see silver move lower and the gold-silver ratio moving back to the upside there. Right, before we finish, let's have a quick look at yesterday's trades and what the market's doing overnight. So there we can see the markets were sideways yesterday, moved to the upside from the start, and through Friday's high up to the L1, where the market found a bit of resistance and then eventually put in a short after about an hour. You can see the market moving down to the 50 EMA, the market then coming back off this level because that's what it likes. That 50 EMA is a very positive average. So price is then sideways as we head into the morning session and then over to the afternoon. You can see how quiet it was, the market just drifting there. And then into the afternoon, very quiet for the markets. We then had, I'll just rewind this so we can see it there, another short, market trading down towards the 200 MA and then finds support initially and then drifts a bit further. So a nice little pullback there with a few points, as well as the market then return back to the R2 and back to the upside there until we got to the cutoff at 4 p.m. So a quick look at the overnight markets. And at the moment, the market is trading at towards the close of yesterday, stuck at the BRN as well, which is at 18,300. And there you've got the 200 MA there as well, where the market's finding a bit of support. Daily chart, market sideways to higher. Again, waiting for those CPI numbers to be released tomorrow. Okay, that's it for this one. Like I say, there's no news today, so we could see more treading water, waiting for those numbers tomorrow. So with that, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.